So guys, what's going on? So here's a story that came out today. 47% of New York City's college students can't read. 47% of New York City college students can't read. They got to take remedial reading classes, and they don't mention math, just reading. The math is higher. This is the number that they're kind of skewing a little bit. It's way over 50, but I'll stick with what's in the paper. So 47% of these students can't read. They can't read like on a normal level, whatever you consider that, whether that's 5th grade or 8th grade. Usually reading is between 5th and 8th grade, and they can't read, and they have to take classes because when you go to school, all these kids are like, whatever you want to call them, they come from the inner city, and they're going to these inner city schools, and it's just a mess. So when you go into these SUNY colleges, what you do is you take tests. They see where your level is with reading and math and all that good stuff. And what they're finding out is the majority of them cannot read just normal. I don't know how else to put it. They can't read. They don't understand. They don't have reading comprehension. They don't have analytic skills. They don't have inferencing. They can read like, free or EBT or walk or don't walk. But when it really comes down to like reading something and understanding something, they don't get it. And this is just because they dumb things down. And New York City, I don't want to speak about other cities, but New York City has been dumbing everything down, whether it is the city test. With the New York City test, at least the police and the firemen test, if like inner city kids get a certain amount of those questions wrong, they just take the question off the test. It's not like they're trying to get them to be smarter or read better or educated. They're just like, you know what? Just push them through. That's why you have just everything you see that's happening. And it's really not these people's fault. It's not like these children are doing this. They're just getting pushed through really because of the teachers union. The teachers union is to blame. Probably, I would say, for 90% of this. And then, I guess the city itself, the politicians in the city are definitely, to share, because they don't want to stand up and say, hey, we have kids that are supposedly going to college, but they can't read. We should do something about it. They won't dare speak about it. Like, they just won't say anything. It's kind of like, yeah, we know they can't read. Yeah, they somehow got through high school. They didn't even know how to spell their name. They're in, 12th grade, but they can't even understand the 3rd grade reading assignment. But we're just going to graduate them, and now we're just going to push them into school. They'll just push them into a college. SUNY college, just take anyone. So now you have these kids that really should be going through high school again, maybe even middle school, to just learn how to read. And now they're in college, but they can't read. You're not getting anywhere. But this is New York City. This is unbelievable. So again, this is just something I figured I'd share it. It was in the New York Post today. If your children are in just the school system in general, I don't want to say New York or New York City school system. If they're just in the school system, the public school system, be aware. Find out what they're doing. They're not learning what they need to learn. They need to be learning reading, math, how to do arithmetic, how to read a story and what's going on in the story, reading comprehension, and that's exactly what's not happening. They're kind of teaching these kids everything else except reading, math, and arithmetic, and, things like that. So I figured I'd share it. If you know anything more about this, please leave a comment below. Maybe you're one of these kids and you're in college and you're like, I can't read. That's amazing that it even got this far. But this has been going on for a long time, and you've been hearing about it. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and comment. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's staying safe. God bless you guys, and I will talk to you guys later.